President Macron, Emmanuel, thank you for coming to Israel. Your support, that of your delegation, is highly appreciated. I described to you some of the horrors. It's impossible to describe all of them. We are in a war between barbarism and civilization. Chancellor Scholz, who visited Israel, said that Hamas are the new Nazis. Today, the international community is uniting in support of Israel. Hamas is the test case of civilization against barbarism. And Mr. President, you and the French people have known the horror of terrorism. You experienced it in Nice and Lyon, in Paris. You refuse to tolerate this threat. And the people of Israel refuse to have ISIS. We will make every effort to release our hostages, and we'll make every effort to keep Palestinian civilians out of harm's way. It's important to understand Hamas is committing a double war crime. They're also hiding behind civilians, their own civilians. We ask the people of Gaza to leave, to go to a safe zone in the south where we're enabling humanitarian aid to reach them. When this is over, the people of Israel will rebuild their communities. And I thank you, Emmanuel, for coming here to Israel, for standing with Israel, for standing with us in Israel and expressing your support. We rely on your continued support as this important battle for our future, our common future, proceeds till victory. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Prime Minister, dear Bibi. Thank you for your words, and I want to thank you for the discussion we had together in tete-a-tete and with our delegation. And I'm here to express our support, our solidarity, and our support for today, tomorrow, in all the different fields. If you allow me, I will say a few words in French. I don't know if there is translation, but I will make sure that you understand. I want to thank you, Mr. Prime Minister, not just for your time, but because I'm lucid about the fact that this fight against terrorism is obviously a matter of existence for all of us. This is why we discussed together, and I just reminded this issue, but I consider that this is an international coalition in order to fight against these terrorist groups that we have to build. I just reminded my people in my language what we discussed about fight against terrorism, humanitarian action, rules to be respected, but as well political process. And obviously I warned against any escalation, and I want Hezbollah and some other regimes not to be part of what's happening. We had a very precise discussion, and I want to thank you for that. Now we will follow up this discussion in the coming hours in order to see what we can improve in the coming days, but I'm sure in the coming weeks and months. I know how committed you are. Let me express once again my solidarity, my friendship, and the fact that France stands with you in this awful terrorist act. We are with your people.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Since you mentioned the regional aspects, let me say a word about that. There is a battle here between the axis of evil. That is why this battle is not merely our own, it's civilization's battle. It's the battle for the heart and soul and the future of the Middle East and the Arab world. So I hope they heed your warning, our warning, the warning of the United States not to do so. But if they will, they'll suffer horrible consequences. We have to join together and win. The forces of civilization, progress, have to win. I thank you, Emmanuel, for everything you said, and thank you for coming here and standing with us.
Thank you, Bibi.
Thank you.
Thank you.